All right. Hello, friends, family, 50 subscribers. It's Elliot here, and I am 4 months on T, motherfucker. I can't stop dabbing. It's fine. Okay, so I am just gonna get right into the changes. I will say that this is probably the month that I noticed the most changes happening, which is exciting. So the voice, I think it's pretty much the same as it was last month. Maybe like a little bit deeper, but not really deeper, but like, because when I'm talking like this, it sounds like the same, but I can make it really deep, like if I wanted to, but then it just sounds like stupid. Like I could talk like this, like really deep if I wanted to all the time, but that sounds forced and like bizarre, so not happening.
Hi, my name's Elliot, and this is my voice pre-T.
My name is Elliot, and this is my voice 2 months on T. My name is Elliot, and this is my voice 3 months on T. My name is Elliot, and this is my voice 4 months on T. Let's see what else. Okay, so the big things, I'm back to being tired 24/7, which is kind of a bummer because I just can't do anything. Like I wake up in the morning when I'm supposed to wake up and I like snooze the alarm 10 times. Like I'm just exhausted. And this could be a combination of my depression kind of like being worse this month, as well as the tea, but whatever it is, I'm fucking exhausted. Other big changes is I'm much hungrier, like starving, like all the time. And because of that, I'm eating more and I've gained a little weight. I don't think that it like shows, like I don't look like fatter or anything, like not that that's bad, but like it's more like I'm filling out, like my neck fills out shirts better. I mentioned this last month, but like my neck fills out shirts better. I feel like I look wider. Like even my doctor was like, yeah, your face and your neck look like wider. So I guess that's good. Let's see. Okay, this I haven't talked about that much. And I know a lot of guys like don't really on videos, but like bottom growth, like if you don't want to hear this, like skip ahead. But I'm talking about genitals, y'all. I have experienced bottom growth, like not that much, but it's like noticeable. And I know some people like say they don't want to talk about it on videos because like it makes them uncomfortable, but I think the reason I just like don't really think about it is because like I don't really care. It's like the change that I literally have no feeling towards. Like I don't have bottom dysphoria, so I just don't like check like that area. Like I don't check if it's grown or not because like I don't care if it has. I don't know if that's just me or like other people who don't really mention it in their like testosterone update videos. So yeah, it has happened. I noticed it at first, maybe around like the first month. I noticed it had grown a little and it's still grown a little, but like not like a huge amount. So I just don't care. Hair, I've noticed my like beard, meaning my wispy little mustache, is growing in more, and it's growing on my cheeks, like under here. I have to shave like every like week and a half ish now, and it was like every like 2.5 weeks like a month ago. So it's definitely like growing in more, but it's not like dark or anything yet. It's still pretty blonde. My eyebrows are a little bit bushier. I've noticed on my thighs, like I have really hairy legs, and I did before T. On my like knee and below, it was like super hairy. Like I'd have to trim them because like it gets so long. But like above the knee, it was just really blonde, but those hairs are starting to get darker now, and I noticed that there's more of them. Like I especially noticed when I was giving my shot in my thigh. I was like, oh, there's way more hair on my thigh than there was before. So that's cool. And then I'm also still super sweaty. Still getting used to that. I like carry deodorant around with me wherever I go now because it's like the sweat is real. Like fucking a stinky garbage can sweat monster. Like, it's fine. Emotionally, I don't think this is because of the tea, but like I talked about this. I'm in a collab channel. I'll like link it below, but I talked about it in this week's video about how I was hoping that my depression would get better on tea. Like I thought that it would kind of like not be the solution, but that it would at least like that transitioning and like medically transitioning would help my depression like get better. And it kind of hasn't, like, at all. It has a little bit, but it's kind of a bummer because now I have to accept, like, oh, maybe I'm depressed because I am depressed, not because I'm trans. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, you have to deal with this and not be like, oh, like, hormones will help it, because, like, they ain't. So the final big change is that I am passing more consistently, which is really, really nice. Like strangers will gender me as he and stuff. But alongside that, now that I'm starting to pass more as male, it kind of like makes me a little uncomfy because I'm like non-binary. I'm definitely like lean more towards being a binary guy, but I'm not like a binary man. So I feel like now as I start to be more masc and as I start to pass, my non-binary identity is kind of like being erased, and I don't really know exactly like how to like accept for telling people. I don't know how to be like, no, I'm non-binary. I use he, him, but like I want you to like, I want people to know that I'm not a binary guy, even though I use he, him pronouns and look like a guy. Like, it's just like, I don't know exactly like how that will work. My solution right now is to look really queer, and then hopefully like even if I pass as like guy, I'll still be like clocked as queer, because my biggest fear in transitioning is being cis passing and straight passing and not being like seen as being part of the queer community, even though I am a part of the queer community. I want to pass, but I don't want to not like fit in or be like feel like I'm accepted by like queer people, because queer people are my people. So that's a little weird. Like, I'm getting what I want, but then I'm also like, now there's this new issue of like, oh, my identity is kind of like not really being seen unless I like out myself. So yeah, I mean, it's like a bit complicated, as most gender stuff is. I am working on it, and you know, that's all you can do. That is all for my 4 months update. I'll say it again, like I say every time, the time goes so quickly. And I can't believe it. I'm already like 4 months. Like, it's crazy. With that cliche, I am going to take my leave, and that's all. So I've been kind of inspired to like make more videos recently, so maybe I'll make another one before my next month update, but you know, we'll see. If y'all liked this, you can like it, subscribe, leave a comment, follow me on Insta, get that promo, and I will see y'all when I see you. Peace.